Okay, your name and what you do.
Hi, Solange. My name is Sandra Sawyers, and currently I'm the Director of Stakeholder Relations at the Forum for Young Canadians. I'm also going to be a new member on your advisory committee for Elevate International, which I'm really excited and looking forward to.
So, this initiative, how would you put in your words that it came to you?
Well, certainly when I heard about the conference itself, the Women Deliver Conference in Vancouver in June, it was over a year ago, and I was really excited, and I could already visualize myself being there, wanting to be there, and working at the Forum for Young Canadians. I thought to myself, wow, this could be a much bigger opportunity. And it was with talks with you that we sort of had an aha moment and thought, you know, what could be more powerful than bringing a group of 20 women to the conference and being able to do that and experience that together as a group to really increase that collective and scale that collective impact. So I was really excited to be able to have that aha moment that this is actually happening. I feel a sense of ownership and determination to make sure that this happens, and I'm honored to be a delegate of this of the She Moves.
When we talk about going to this Women Deliver conference, obviously women leading in this world is a bigger factor. What do you feel? How do you define or feel about leadership?
Well, I think it's been said by a few delegates already that leadership can take many forms. We have leadership opportunities, of course, as mothers, as friends, as you know, in our work relationships. But when you distill it all down, for me, leadership really needs to be authentic. I need to stay true to my values, and for me, it's all about keeping my word and my integrity. When growing up and my first leadership experiences, I started to realize that it's not so much about self-empowerment or moving yourself up. It's really about bringing others along with you and being able to have them experience growth in their personal and professional lives. And it's when I see that happen that's when I'm most proud through my experience as a leader.
A challenging moment in your life that shaped you to be the leader you are today.
Okay, this is a good question. It's also a tough question. I started my career fresh out of university as a young biologist with my Bachelor of Science degree, but I soon had to put that on halt, and I found myself raising a young family in my mid-20s. I didn't go back to being a biologist. I lived the life of a stay-at-home mom for many years. I did try to enter the workforce in my mid-30s, and it was through a series of different entrepreneurial type experiences. But it was also really tough because I hit many walls and many barriers. I found I was only eligible for things like retail minimum wage type positions. They were very unfulfilling for me, and I even found myself in several toxic work situations. And I'm like, oh, Sandra, what are you doing? You know, there's a lot you want to do in this life, and this just isn't it. So for me, my biggest challenge was in my mid-40s, believe it or not, going back to school. And I was able to finish a certificate in management development for women at Carleton University. And then, believe it or not, at the age of 51, this past spring, I completed my master's in philanthropy and nonprofit leadership at Carleton University. So it was all about reinventing, recreating my life in a way that could be more meaningful, working in a sector that aligns with my values, and actually I know that I can find meaningful employment in. So that's my challenge. That was my challenge, and I'm kind of on the other side now, and I'm really excited about what the future holds. And I'm especially excited about that, being able to have that lifelong learning experience continue.
There's a younger version of yourself watching this, and it could be you as a little girl, or it could be a stay-at-home mom right now who's trying to think, what do I become and who am I? What do you tell the younger version of you?
That's probably the toughest question. I have had a series of challenges around trauma and around mental health issues my whole life, which probably should have been with the other question, but I'm thinking about it now, and it goes with this question as well. But what I would say to that younger version of myself is to trust your gut. Trust that instinct, that little voice that's inside of you that tells you something isn't right here, this is wrong. Find someone that you trust and love and be able to tell them about that experience, and get the help that you need, because life's too short to close yourself off from others and not have a fulfilling, loving experience for your life. The other thing I would tell her is that life doesn't have to be perfect. You know, that you need to embrace every opportunity that you have, you know, even the failures, because the failures are going to teach you some pretty important lessons. Embrace them, learn from them, grow from them, and then move on, because there's no shame in being human, and there's especially no shame in being a woman.